And here he is, the man who scored the triple OT and series clincher, Kyle Connor. Kyle, take us back to that moment. You're on your way back into your own zone, the turnover, then the chip out by Neil Pionk. Walk us through what was going on in your mind from the time you saw the puck coming your way to the time your teammates flooded out onto the ice.
Yeah, I was pretty far behind the play, and I don't know if there's a camera that could pick me up back there, but you know, I was trying to back check as hard as I could, and you know, just kind of read the play, and P made a great play to hit the puck up the boards and, you know, take it off McDavid. And you know, I saw the puck coming and took a look over my shoulder, realized I was on a breakaway, and you know, kind of our mentality throughout the whole series was just get pucks on net. So I knew I was shooting the puck, just try to pick my spot and go blocker side, and yeah, the rest is history.
It worked out really well for you guys, obviously, and thanks to the sweep, you've had loads of rest while your next opponent, be it the Leafs or the Habs, is going through the ringer right now. How closely are you watching, and what's your take on what's going on?
Yeah, I tune in every night. It's, you know, it's been great playoff games, and you know, I'm a fan as well, and I love watching the playoffs, and I think it's, you know, that series has been great. It's been back and forth. You know, with that 3-0 lead Montreal had last night, it's, you know, you can see that the team's never out of it. You know, Toronto fought back, and, you know, a great game, and, you know, overtime's just about bounces, and you could see it's just, you know, it's crazy. A 2-on-0 in overtime, you don't see it very often. You know, but it's been good hockey, and, you know, we've gotten to have some rest here with this break, but, you know, we're getting anxious as a group, and, you know, just kind of waiting, chomping at the bit, see who we get here.
Okay, I'm not going to ask you if you'd rather face the Leafs or the Habs the next round because you're way too smart to answer that. But would you rather see it decided on Saturday night so you can get things going, or do you want them to go to 7 so they could keep beating each other up?
Yeah, personally, I'd rather see it end, kind of get going here. It's weird having this much time. You know, the whole season we played pretty much every other day, and you know, this has been 3-4 days since we played, and you know, who knows how long it's going to be. So, you know, it doesn't really matter, but you know, I'd rather get started quicker than later. But you know, if it is Toronto, we're going to be ready. We're going to do our prep. If it's Montreal, it's Montreal. So I don't, you know, it doesn't really matter as a group.
If you do get the Leafs next round, what's the single biggest threat they pose to you guys advancing?
Yeah, we know they're so dynamic up front, and you know, they got some pretty good depth as well. You know, I think just their star power, and you know, those top guys, their ability to finish, it's tough. You know, you can stop them all game, and you know, only give up a handful of grade A chances, but you know, they get their opportunities. It's, you know, it's like any good scorers, they're going to bury. All
right, what's the biggest threat the Habs would provide against you?
Yeah, you know, it's a little different style of team. You know, the Habs like to play with transition, and you know, their forwards, you know, they buzz pretty well, and they're all over our Ds, and you know, they almost come up as a unit of 5, and it's their whole depth, and you know, their D, a lot of point shots coming from their D man. You know, Weber and Petrie, you know, even Sherratt, they get a lot of those pucks through. So as forwards, we got to make sure we're blocking the shots, and you know, obviously Carey Price, he's world-class goaltender. So it's, you know, it's definitely a different animal, but it's going to be tough.
You guys are a long way from the team that struggled so badly down the stretch. How'd you guys get this game back on track?
Yeah, end of the season, it was definitely a tough stretch. You know, going through 7 straight losses. I don't think that's something I've ever been a part of. But you know, during that stretch, I think it really helped us. You know, goals were tough to come by. You know, that's playoff hockey. They kind of changed our mentality right then and there, and you know, we got comfortable with that game, and you know, going into that first round, and you know, not many goals are scored the first 2 games against the Oilers, and you know, as a group and as a leadership, we just kind of kept talking in the locker room, just stay with it, and you know, that's kind of what we did, and you know, we drew from that experience, and you know, I think it helped us definitely in that first round.
Are you guys playing with a chip on your shoulder because people began to underestimate what you're capable of doing?
You know, it's not our focal point, but it's something that's very, you know, we're aware of it in the locker room. You know, not many guys picked us, and you know, it's something that, you know, we like to play on the edge, and it's something that we can use as a group and as a team, and you know, so being the underdog, yeah, for sure motivates us.
Your top 9 forwards have been described as the perfect 10, and you've got the reigning Vezina winner in net for you guys. How deep can this team go this year?
I mean, I believe in this group. I think we're going to, you know, keep going here. We're going to give it our all. And, So who knows? We're going to give it our best every single night. And like you said, we have the best goaltender in the world, great depth. And, our defense doesn't get a lot of credit as well. They played great against, playing against McDavid and Draisaitl, Morrissey, DeMello, that pair, Pionk, and, all the way through the lineup. I know everybody played great. So, it doesn't get much credit back there, but, we defend as 5. And like you said, we got some pretty lethal finishers up front.
Kyle, congratulations on the big opening round. Thanks for taking the time to speak with us. We really appreciate it.
Okay, thanks, guys.